I'm bad at flying. I'm bad at flying. I'm bad at flying, but I'm okay at recording video. Ah, you know what I remembered I could do? I could use this thing, and this thing doesn't fall to the ground and waste an entire episode. So, we appear to be on version 1. My cat in the background seems to be wanting food. He can suffer. So, I'm still collecting supplies so that I can stay ahead of my need enough to not have to, like, come and go in the middle of the freaking episode. Let's see here. Which one is that? 350. Oh, man, there's some... Oh, fascinating. It's way more interesting to watch. 437... I'll turn this, past it. Whoops. That is not what I meant to do. Power. There you go. Alright. So we can watch another light show. Where are they? Unknown as yet. Alright. So, yeah, I've gathered some supplies. I'm pretty dang sure the runway or the pad is not quite long enough for the full thing. But I don't think it's too far off the mark. Come on, show yourselves. Where'd you guys go? Where'd you go? Oh, here we go. It's coming in from the corner, I think. Oh! Oh, wrong corner. Too far away, but if I can distract it. Yeah. Oh, there's still another one. Can I shoot these things? Coming in for landings. Always sort of skidding home. I have so much mass, so much more inertia would carry a cargo. It's an effect that makes complete sense. But it is annoying at the same time. Okay, so first thing I'm noticing is these... Let's take a quick look here. How do you like the rattling paper? 3. And it's... Okay, so all of these... This will be easier, actually, if I do something else here. Building blocks. Connect with me. And that should be fine. This is supposed to be out by 2. I don't know how I missed this earlier. Oh, because I just drew it wrong. Haha, that's why. Alright, 2. And of course, these still should be 2 more out than the rest. So whoa! Dang it, Bobby. I have to reclaim that earlier. Oh no, maybe that connected with the base instead, so it's not duplicated. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, so let's see. These are the cargo pods. They stick out from the neck of the ship. And since the neck widens towards the back there, they stick out ever so slightly more. Now let's take a look at this. That seems slightly wrong on this side. They only go out that far? I wonder if I just did this wrong. In any case, we should start in on this, which means get rid of that. I might be slightly wrong. Without the pods attached, they do not stick out. So what we really need is just a memory that the pod is supposed to be here. This is something I wish we could have, because it's a problem that we cannot. Maybe not that much of a problem. bear with me as I talk through this myself. Basically, I would like to have the same cluster of cargo cubes be accessible from more than one controller. And presently the game will not, unless this version 1 that just came out allows for that. I would like to be able to have container controllers on either end of, like, let's say a long tube of things, and you could access it from either end. That would be great. It's just an extension. It's another access point. I want that. Please make that happen. Container controller. Okay. What else do I possibly need here? Don't really need truss blocks right now. Let's see. Didn't I just pick up a medium? I suppose it went straight in. Okay. Scratching my face. I do not want to use the combat because I want the players who ever use this to have the option of upgrading. So that's still wrong. That is still wrong. If this is how far out it's supposed to be, then stop. This should be one. Let's head on down. One bit further, which means I'm gonna have to bring back again more. Let's see. Here we go. Yes. Pretty sure this was the right length. Hello? What happened, you? Is that as far as you're gonna go? I think the length is correct. So now I just have to gather these up. Glom, 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 glom. Pretty sure. I'm just gonna take all these parts here, all the way over. I'll probably reassert some of this later, but the neck is not to be as tall as this is, so it needs to cap off roughly here. And that's gonna make it it's gonna make it fairly short. Oh, but I suppose these don't have to be this type, they can be taller. Let's see here. Oh, did I not just take that? Okay. Yeah, this one. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Alright, and just continue on like that for as long as we can go. And let's see. Let's see. Let's see. That's not what I mean. What am I looking for? Here? No, none of... Ah! Yes, that was there. Alright, so I'm going to stick that out just ever so slightly. Come on! Come on! Jeez! It's saddening to me just how quickly I'm running through all these blocks I just collected. I have to actually think about this wider section. I think it's just literally going to stick out further. Let's see. When does that start? However, it starts to taper outward flush with the beginning of the first one. So we'll take it out to there. Head back over here. Redo this. Doom. And it sounds like I'm going to be heading back to salvage more of that flying temple before too much longer. Alright, but a neck begins. So what we need then is to decide what these pylon parts are going to be like. So they should stick out somewhat more. There needs to be something obvious that before a pod is connected to the ship, because in the original game, this eventual design is you get it, and it has very little gear, and among the gear you add are better engines, which we will not see for quite a long time. Better shields, better armor, which in this would be expressed as going with combat grade, and better lasers and better missiles. What else? Oh, and excuse me for choking. And the thing that made me start talking about this in the first place, you can add cargo space to your ship by buying cargo pods, and the cargo pods. Just sort of you buy one, bloop, it appears there, buy two, bloop, and then 3 and 4 and so on, and you can just, by the time you, the more you buy, the further up they go, and you extend your ship's cargo capacity extensively. And I want to simulate that here. Now, unfortunately, these things don't connect, but the game treats them as if they are all the same. So I suppose really all we're trying to accomplish is we will have a single cargo container or controller. Do I have that up? Okay. We'll have a single cargo controller back here somewhere. And I suppose there's going to be, in this section here, there's going to be a landing bay for a all-terrain vehicle. Or terrain vehicle that itself has to have a storage capacity of 50 cubic meters. Now, one of these is roughly, these are 2 meters by 2 meters, so each one of them is 4. So that means you need 12 and a half to get 50. That's not much. But anyways, thinking is hard. Oh yeah, so I suppose if the terrain vehicle is the thing that brings cargo to the ship, then the controller should be back here somewhere where access is easy. Oh, need some air. Oh, we're out. Well, not really. Consumables. I need, apparently they're not stored here anymore. Fuel? Yes. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be enough for a little bit. Let's see. Running low on this. Oh. It's weird when it doesn't work. Ooh. Those are effective. I believe I'm gonna take a moment to put some lights on this situation here. They should all be at this nexus right here. Boing. And what sort? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so what I need for it to do, though, aside from going here, there we go. So, I want it to be spotlight mode. And where's the angle? Like, does it point that way? Or is that just the cone? This is actually kind of hard to tell. Let's put some extra range on it and increase the intensity and... Ah! Okay, so let's say 120. Yeah, okay. Now what it should do is remember... Oh! That thing's standing right where I wanted the next one to be. So I guess we'll skip 1, 2, and then we'll just do... Whoops! Hello! 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. 2 and 3. Kind of looks like the ones on this side don't follow suit. Let's see here. P. Nope. Well, this one wouldn't. Oh, you know what? Intensity and range. It's not even spotlight. Okay, that helps. So 120. That one I expected not to work because that was before I turned them on. But this one doesn't appear to either. Yeah. The spotlight mode does not carry over. Well, this is going to be annoying. I think this is the one I was looking for. I stared at this for so long. Trying to figure out... yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? Why don't they... Oh, they do. Okay, it's just somewhere else. Okay. Yeah. That's correct. That's not correct. That's correct. Okay, so... It comes in by 2. 1. Well, that's 3, technically. 2.5. And it's not really supposed to. I wonder... Yeah, I know what I can do. Bear with me. Okay, so this goes as far back as this guy plus... Well, 4? It looks like 3 on the drawing. No, it's 4. So that's as far as I can go with that. One thing I'm going to have to figure out what to do is how to put these 2 bits together. I ignore these because these are going to come out at some point, but that ought to be able to be joined somehow. Yes, and I have to go for more supplies. This episode doesn't have to be... Is that orange? Oh, it's just the light. It doesn't have to be super long, I don't suppose. We're at 17 or 18 minutes now. It's not bad for an episode. Let's take a quick look. The neck is starting to take shape. It is simplistic at... Oh, shut up. It is simplistic at this point, and that's okay. We can embellish it once we understand the whole thing. As a, well, to be redundant, as a whole. Oh, I never took the things out on the other side. But, oh my gosh, this thing's going to be huge. Flying it is going to require friggin' calculus, I think. So, good enough for an episode. Thanks for watching. Come again next time. Thanks for your patience. Like everything. Subscribe to everything. Watch everything 5 times. Really, I swear, it'll help. I don't know, whatever. Enjoy. It is starting to look kind of eaten up anyways.